Hi, and welcome to the Senior Network. I'm your host, Greg Fulton. Today we are joined by Agee, Seabrook, Hilton Head. Good to see you, Joe.
Yes, sir. Good to see you.
And a good friend of his, I understand, is Rick Graff, a resident at Seabrook, correct?
That's correct.
Well, guys, it's the fall time frame. We're talking about how good it feels out there on the beach today. But tell us, Rick, I'm really curious, what led you to the Seabrook?
Led me to Seabrook, or led Carol and I.
Carol's your wife?
Carol's my wife.
Okay.
Yeah, 62nd wedding anniversary coming up Sunday.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
We found the Seabrook, really, back in 1998.
Oh.
When we moved to the island, and Carol's parents, who were in their 90s, decided if we could find them something, and we did. We found them a place at the Seabrook. So we know about it. Her dad lived till he was almost 100. He was there 10 years. And that was the time we moved to Hilton at Plantation.
Okay.
So we've been down here at Hilton on the island for 22 years.
Yeah.
And when we got to the point where we were looking for senior living and a community, we looked at all three of them on the island. But we found we like Seabrook.
I love the location.
The location, we were a little hesitant about the location. Being on the north end, going to the south end, and the tourists, but it was well worth it. We just enjoy it. Low key, relaxed, friendly people.
Yeah.
That's what drew us to the Seabrook, is the friendliness of the residents as well as the staff.
I guess the only challenge you have would be Joe, probably. Right?
Well,
I didn't tell him to say that. Okay. He came up with that on his own.
No, we know we all love Joe, and Joe was telling us the stories, Rick, about when we were going through this pandemic, about delivering meals and so forth to you guys. And I said, I bet those residents really get a kick out of that.
Oh yeah, my oldest son, when we told him what was going to happen, he said, just look at it, think you're on vacation, you're not paying surcharge, room service, or a tip.
Exactly. There you go.
So, that's great.
When I leave the bags there at his door, I always give this very
distinct tap.
So he knows it's Joe.
He knows who it is.
Knows the food's here.
Yeah.
Well, no, I know it's Joe delivering it.
It's his tap, right?
Yeah.
His tap. Yes.
Did he ever tip you?
Not quite.
That's awesome. Well, Joe, tell us. We mentioned the Seabrook, obviously, and it's the fall. What's going on there right now? I mean, I know things are starting to open up a little bit, right?
Yep. Well, we're accepting visitors as far as who might be interested in coming to the Seabrook.
If they want to take a tour.
If they want to take a tour, yes, we can accommodate them. I think as far as the residents go, things are about the same. Still exercise class, and people want to use the exercise room, the pool. It's open and available.
Oh, great.
But at the same time, everybody is doing their best to find how to take care of that downtime that that always is part of their day. And Rick has tell him what you do with your drawing, because I think that's a
we have a group that started last fall.
Yeah.
They call us the resident artists, and we're not artists really, but we all do what we like in artwork. We have a couple of ladies that do watercolor. One of them that does charcoals.
Right.
And there are three of us that do adult coloring books.
Interesting.
Yes, adult coloring books.
So where does all this wonderful artwork go when you finish with it?
Mine's in a case in the spare bedroom.
Okay.
But it's just interesting. It's something we can do, relax for an hour or so. I do it most every day.
Do you?
But we try to get a group together if we can once a week. And it became
quite popular, it sounds like.
It's become popular.
Well, and I know we joke about the happy hours there at Seabrook. I guess they're still not having that though, right?
Well,
we're getting close.
You would say there's X number of folks who are having their own happy hour in the various locations.
Yeah.
But,
and I understand they're going to
groups,
go with the cordials next month.
Great.
Saturday cordial.
Yeah.
I heard that last week.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. So things are starting
to. There are some other things. Shuffleboard has started.
Yeah.
Some of those other activities, and there's a number of people walking. Myself, I happen to walk since I've lived at Seabrook. I normally walk down to Coligny
Yeah.
or down to the beach, or around the back way down there, about a couple of miles each morning. And
Yeah.
every time when I come back in, the thermometer's out, and they have to check us in.
Check us before you go in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we have to all be safe, right?
That's right.
But the good news is you're getting out and doing things. And
That's right.
I respect that. That's great, because that's what we need to be out there, having
Yep.
making the best of any situation
Yeah.
we're in.
Get
Exactly.
it as normal as we can, even though it's not the normal. It's getting into those activities we can do. We're looking for the time when we can actually start getting people together. And
Well, the dining is critical. I
Yes.
mean, to be able to pull that all together so that we're back to where we were. And
Yeah.
obviously, there'll be changes to how it's set
Yeah.
up, but everybody looked forward to that so much.
Yeah.
It is a real kind of connected aspect of the community.
Yep.
the
Well, thank you so much.
socialization.
I appreciate Rick. Great to meet you. Awesome. Joe, great to see you. That's
Yes,
all
sir.
the time we have.
you.
Stay with us. We'll be right back on the Senior Network.